Alrighty, what is going on, folks, and welcome back to another episode here on Crawford Farms. I forgot what we were playing there for a second. Been a long time. It's been a hectic couple of weeks for me. Still getting over sickness, but I'm excited to get back. Did a few days gameplay since you guys were last with me. Nothing really, groundbreaking that you guys need to see. Essentially, it was just me making compost and selling it to keep the pigs fed, pretty much. So yeah, let's get these girls started. Today we're going to be taking care of potato harvest. Now, I want to... I'm rolling away. Wait, stop. Set our handbrake on. No, wrong button. Welcome to Crawford Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Okay. Turn that off. Turn our handbrake back off. And just back up just a wee little bit. And now, I already have my course all set, so I should just be able to... Perfect. He's rocking and rolling. Okay. So let's move over to next piece of equipment, which is this guy right here. We need to get him fired up. So yeah, it's finally time for us to actually start making money, which has been a long time coming. I don't like how it's going to start being too high every time I go into gear. Now, just wait for him to get a couple passes in. I want to try LP. Well, stop complaining. Telling me that this other tractor was stuck in traffic. Now, I believe this button right here. Yeah, let's start with that for a course. DW says, howdy, howdy, how you been, boss? I have been very, very busy. That's why I haven't been able to be with you. Busy and sick. That's more like the truth there. Oh, I need to unfold this. There we go. No, see, I'm gonna have to adjust this just a wee bit more. Let's set the offset to 1.1. It's just a little too close, I think. That can be the difficulty with these trail harvesters sometimes. No, stop doing that. Forward gear. Now let's try locking. Lock. Lower. No, we already were lowered. I need to open the pipe. There we go. Turn it on. And I might not get anything for these first couple passes. Not really surprising. I wasn't very well lined up there. Oh, good stuff. I gotta reteach myself how to play here a little bit. It's been so long. I'm out of the ball game, folks, so forgive me. I will try my best. Oh. This thing's got a horrible turning radius. Absolutely deplorable. Yeah, now we're picking up some taters. This is gonna take a while. We got a lot of field to cover. DW says, I'm feeling a bit sick myself. Asked if I like his new Discord. I saw you've been working around on it. I haven't really spent that much time checking it out, but definitely looks like you're making some progress there. Looks good, buddy, yeah. I hope everybody's day is going well. I had the day off today. Had a few things I had to take care of. The first few passes are going to be really monotonous, back and forth, back and forth. For too long, though, we'll get into a straighter path, though. It takes us a little bit longer before we have to do our turnarounds. I think we're spending more time turning around right now than we are actually running up and down. Yeah, it's been a crazy week for me. Crazy. I did a bit of a reorganization in the man cave. Changed quite a few things around. But I think it's all going to work out better in the end. My brother and I are going to get together. We're actually going to build an entire new desk to replace this winter. I need to be on number 2 now. That's one of the keys I find to running this trail harvester is you gotta keep track of what row you're on. Otherwise you're gonna end up skipping stuff. Brendine says, what map is this? This is Crawford Farms. This is a creation of my own that should have been released a long time ago, but I have been just super duper busy at work, and although I'm very close to being done, it just seems like I never have time to actually finish it. I swear it will happen one of these days. Part of me was wondering if a higher gear would get this done a little bit quicker. I don't know what the top speed for this harvester is. Let's try. A little bit more speed there. Did I just do the same real place? I might have. Might have done that there. So yeah, this map's still technically in beta. Hasn't been finished yet, so it's not available for public release yet. There we go. Pretty low. That's the gear we want right there. I feel like I'm missing a big chunk here. DW says my mate Jack is the same. Make it the same as my new YouTube. We spent a week on it. Surprised me the other day. Nice. Josh Rodriguez says hi. Well, welcome, Josh. Thanks for stopping in. We're on to row number 4 now. Too far that way. Something's out there. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's probably the area that the crop was destroyed. That's what's going on. Yeah, we had quite a bit of crop destruction, unfortunately. To be honest, it was just some simple mistakes on my part. But we're going to play it off like it was crop destruction from like wind. And we're going to put an insurance claim in at the end of the year. Hopefully we have a successful claim and we're able to get some money out of the insurance companies. Now all of a sudden this is starting to add some potatoes in here all of a sudden now. So that's good. Made, not make. Yeah, I getcha. I don't know how I read it, but I knew what you meant. So, row number 5 now. And drop it down. We're making better progress now. Not losing quite as much. So I was I was talking to Doughboy there earlier today. I was hoping he was going to be able to join me for this. I really didn't want to have to hire workers. But he is hunting right now. I kind of completely forgot about that. I messaged him there earlier and said, hey, what's up? And he said, oh, you know, I was in the woods. Told him, I said, you know, I was going to do farm sim tonight. Figured I'd throw an invite. He said he'd try to make it. Clearly, he hasn't shown up yet. Told him, you know, don't miss a 10-pointer on for a fact of YouTube and farm sim. So hard to say whether or not he'll be able to make it in tonight or not. But if he does, that'll be an added treat. Making decent progress right along there. Seems to be getting everything. That's the main thing. He's not leaving things at the edge of the field. Kind of what one of my worries was going to be. Yeah, I did move. I actually moved my computer. The camera is located right next to the computer right now. Computer is like 3 feet in the air now. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I'm on row number 6, I believe. And actually, it's going to be moved once again. I actually bought a boom stand so I could mount it a little bit better even still. But I realized it didn't come with the adapter that I just assumed that it was going to. So, yeah, I gotta get myself an adapter. Pick that up before too long. So that's not its final location. I really wanted to move it off the desk that it was on right now, though, because I actually knocked the camera off like the second day I had it. So we're on number 7 now. Yeah, I knocked it off the desk, and I was like, well, I can't keep doing that, so I moved it up there kind of more out of the way, at least for now, at least until I get it on the boom stand. Got it set up so it doesn't quite get as much of the monitors do, which kind of messes with the lighting a little bit, so hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, it took me literally, well, one of the things I've done a couple different things with the computer setup. I reseated my CPU, cooler, drop it down, give myself a little bit better overclocking results, which did work, so I was happy about that. But so it took me a couple days to get a good overclock, a stable overclock. And then also I moved the computer, which was a way bigger task than I thought it was going to be. There are so many different cords going into my computer. I have, excuse me, I did count the other day. I have 16 different USB devices that are hooked up to it. 3 different monitors. The list just goes on, the amount of stuff that's hooked up to it. So, yeah, moving everything and getting it, done properly was a bit of a task. One of the other things I got was an uninterrupted power supply, so that the goal is if the power goes out and I'm in the middle of a live stream, I don't have to quit live streaming. In fact, I can go for up to about anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half if the power goes out, with the computer still running. Now I have to get another power supply, a smaller one, for downstairs where the modem is located, but that'll be a much smaller one, much cheaper one, so it shouldn't be too long before I can get that. But the other thing was it's a really good protection for the computer, so drop her down here. There we go. Excuse me. Another thing I got finally was what's called a shock mount for my microphone. So hopefully, if I bang the desk or even when I'm moving my steering wheel and whatnot, you guys aren't picking up the vibrations anymore. Not necessarily the sound, the actual vibrations. GW says 16 exclamation mark. Yep. There are 16 different USB devices hooked up to my computer. And that's not including like my printer, stuff like that. Because that's of course hooked up wirelessly through the old interwebs. Oh, did I lock myself in? Nope. I did. Okay. This must be one of the rows I've got some crop destruction on. Farmer Klein says, stranger. What's up, Farmer Klein? Welcome to the house, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Getting absolutely nothing off this year, bro. DW says, how much was the power thing? So the uninterrupted power supply that I got from my computer was bought in 2 different pieces. It was about 500 Canadian dollars. Yeah, it was not cheap. I already did this row. I want row number 9. It's super overkill, you but like I say, I wanted to. Oh, I'm 3 high. That's right. I wanted to make sure that I could continue streaming for a certain period of time if the power goes out. Uninterrupted power supplies aren't necessarily designed for that. They're essentially designed for if the power goes out, you have enough time to shut your computer down, but I went overkill on it. Kyle Smithson says, yo, what up, dog? Welcome to the house. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Let's get ourselves a little like spike, shall we? If you guys haven't hit that like button, it surely would be appreciated. Alright, row number 10 this time. TW says a pass on me getting it. Well, the first part's only like $250. That's Canadian dollars. So that's more like probably like maybe 175 pounds, something like that. Alright. Oh, geez, we're just about full, aren't we? Alright, so... Whoa, I need to lock my chair in. Oh, I'm destroying crop. Oh, I need to jump my speed up a little bit. Whoopsie daisy. pull back the throttle for a minute. Now, what I want to do is switch over to this guy and drive course. Now, hopefully that'll pick this thing up. I'm still locked in. Yep. Need to turn this guy on. Whoa. Didn't like that very much. And we're full. So, let's, oh, there he comes. I love watching that truck come up. Sweet. Ooh. What was there for a second? Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, I'll just keep looking forward. Hopefully that doesn't... Why are you in traffic, you noob? Oh, we are rocking and rolling once again. Never noticed how much that hopper actually held. But that's our first chunk of potatoes. Debbie says, still pass, maybe if and when I get my own place. Alright, alright. Now we're looking for row number 11 this time. We must have some more crop destruction here, I would say. Doesn't seem to be picking anything up, but we'll do the entire row anyways. Don't want to leave anything behind. This is definitely costing me money out the yin-yang right now, though. We started the day with, I think, about $800. Already down to $165. Too late. Into my other rows. Whoops, daisy. Another raise my implement after the last one, I guess. There we go. Now we're picking up some taters. So this is good because it means that we're finally not going to be, well, maybe for a couple more days we will be, but very, very soon we will not be paying for pig food anymore, which has just been costing us so much money. I've actually contemplated just selling all the pigs off and getting rid of them, because it just wasn't, whoopsie daisy. Just really wasn't worth it. Alright, might have put some scratches on the old Peterbilt there. Nothing she can't handle, but okay, so she'll do too high downhill. Oh yeah, we were in 3, that's why. DW says someone needs to start making some money. I know, right? Oh dear. That's it. Just disconnected and reconnected there. This is really the beginning of us making money, thankfully. I got some big plans for year 2, so hopefully we can get a decent income off all this stuff. I mean, the sad thing is we have lots of places for our crops to go to. Between feeding pigs and biofuel and compost. DW says maybe just stop a worker. I'll let her go in the negatives. I'm not too worried about that. Not too awfully worried about that. The fact of the matter is we finally have money rolling in. Actually got a buttload of eggs just sitting around. We always sell those guys. It's a big field. There's lots to this field. Another dead patch, though. That's what I'm talking about. We lost a lot of crop due to crop destruction. It's actually one thing which we do have to also remember is we have to keep some potatoes in our pockets for planting next year. There's a big old waste of a trip right there. And we're in the negatives, folks. It has begun. Be interesting to see really how far into the negatives we go by the end of this year field. Apologies if I'm a little nasally today. Like I said, I'm still trying to get over the sickness. I got sick, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before that. So yeah, I've been sick for a while, and it doesn't seem to matter what I do. I can't seem to get rid of it. We're number 14 now, if I remember correctly. Yep, looks right. Really? Another dead row? Nope, we got some crops coming in good. He says, I was combining the other day and the helper cost $146 an hour. Wish I was paid that much. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Yeah. $146 an hour. That could pay the bills pretty quickly right there. Also bankrupt the employer pretty quickly. What? 90%? Where's that truck at? He still hasn't even fired up. Stupid head. No. Ooh, we are getting down to the edge of the field all of a sudden. Oh no, I know what's going to happen. We came close to getting ourselves into trouble there. Got the tree. This is a little tricky here. Just bear with me. I wish Farm Sim would make it so that we could steer our own steerable trailers. I don't know if that's the way it is all the way around the world, but where I come from, steerable trailers, you could steer them yourselves with the hydraulics. Alright, and 7, 8, 9, 100. Why does he keep waiting till 100? How's that guy making it? He's probably 2/3 of the way done so far. So, not doing too bad. Now, is he getting stuck behind me again? Nope. Yep. Well, one of the things I miss about drive control, which I don't use anymore, is it would show you how full the other truck was. Say, like, I know that truck holds 60,000 liters, so if it's 20% full, then, you know, I can figure out math. BW says, I've seen steerable trailers before, but I've never used them. Well, something like this would definitely be a steerable trailer where you were to, I'm sure this one would you'd pick your own path type deal. You just sit there and cost me money, would you? Drive me nuts, so. I'd like to get 2 truckloads out of this field. 120,000 liters. I don't know if it's going to be possible or not, but I think that would kind of be a sweet spot for me. I don't remember what road we were on. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it's gonna be this road right here. Yeah, 15, that makes sense. Seen low loader, down boys, as you call them, with them on. Actually, I call them low loaders. Actually, I call them the low boys, not down boys, low boys. And it's, yeah. Pretty much a waste of a pass right there. You get those occasionally. Next year, however, we do have tractors with row crop wheels, so hopefully this doesn't really happen like it's happened here. This will be a general theme throughout the harvest season as crops that have been destroyed due to the tractors running through them. Basically another waste of the past the entire way. That's how I feel about that. Oh, look at that. We're getting taters, and it stopped. Didn't even get 1%. Oh, figure. Ah, see, EW knows what he meant was what. Yeah, anyways, yes, correct. I actually can't say that I have seen a lowboy with a steerable trailer on it. Maybe I have, I just didn't realize that they were steerable wheels, right? Alright, so we're on row 16, and we go back to 16. There we go. There's some more potatoes for us. You can see, well, maybe you guys can't see, but I can see where there is potatoes and isn't potatoes. I know YouTube can be a little nutso on the pixelization. I love harvesting potatoes with this thing. I know a lot of people absolutely hate it, but man, I like it. So realistic. I've never seen one of those self-propelled harvesters before. It just doesn't make sense. Ooh, running really close to that there tree. There we go. So after this, I don't know whether or not we'll get to after this tonight or not. But we do have another field that's ready to be harvested right now. I believe it's our wheat field. This is where things get tricky for us. You just have to be careful. That's the key. Whoa, wrong row there, mister. That's the thing with having such a large offset, is sometimes it can jump a row on you. BW says it's on a very long low boy at the yard. See if I can get a pic of it next time of it works. Cool, sounds good, buddy. is just about finishing up now. Oh, when did my music stop? Why did it stop? I just realized that. Alright, bear with me for 1 second, folks. No! Oh dear. Let's remove all those. Don't know why they're in there. Move. Got a bunch of sounds from a map. Yeah, it shouldn't have been there. Not sure if that's what caused it or what, but we're on 17, need to go for 18. We cut left there, so we might be a little bit in trouble being lined up properly. DW says the clicks are louder. What do you mean? The clicks coming out of like my button boxes, you mean? Oh, let me get here. There we go. Oh, come on, truck. You're going. Forgot about music. Yeah, so did I. I don't like when he fills up on this side. It's kind of unrealistic, but it is what it is. Oh, the lighter, yeah. It's actually a different lighter this way. It's not the normal one I usually use. I use the regular style. It's cheapo that I was given. Yeah, this is... Wow, I cannot believe he just worked his way through those trees. And now he's stuck. We'll give him a minute to see if he can figure himself out. If he can't, then we'll straighten him out. Somehow I feel like he is not figuring that out on his own. Okay. So let's just set the handbrake for a second. Pull it over gear. And we'll... Oops. %, so we got 30,000 out of this field so far. Now, let's tap back this tractor. And how did we end up sideways like that? Let's back up. Gotta fix this. Let's try to fix this, shall we? There we go. So someone I know can't light a lighter with their thumb. It's weird how they do it. It does sound weird, not gonna lie. Seeing people do tricks with Zippos. Get me started, not a regular lighter. The camera shot for you guys. Alright, so 30,000 liters so far. That's not too bad. We're probably about a quarter of the way done, so we might just get 2 truckloads out of this, which I would be alright with, considering how much crop damage we had. Yeah, we do this route. I don't think that we did. Nope. Good. Good. So yeah, you can definitely see where we made the passes. Solid 4 rows is where we did the sprayer passes, and then the 2 single rows there is where we attempted to run the manure sprayer that one day. It didn't work out too well, and we ended up giving up on that and selling it back. He says it's hard to explain how they do it. That's alright. So can you guys hear me fine right now? I do have the mic set in a completely different position from where it used to be, so I don't know if it's too quiet or too loud. If I need to make an adjustment, let me know. Tight quarters. This is, yeah, things get tricky from here on out, really. What we've got to do is come in and back up to it. This is where things are a little bit time consuming. And lock that in place. And then it says it's good. Good to hear. Thank you. I do wish we had windrowers for potatoes. I really hope that comes with the potato DLC. My understanding was it is, but we'll see what happens. So last night I actually did something a little bit different. I was planning on doing Crawford Farms last night, live stream. But it was pretty late by the time it was going to happen, so I was speaking to one of my buddies, and he invited me to go give him a hand. That's Mark DeCont, actually. He invited me to give him a hand on their Stappenbach map, multiplayer server. Just ran carted some canola for them. They have a very interesting setup that's over on Delta Bravo's server that they're working with right now, where everybody's kind of got their own farm and they're doing their own thing. And they invited me to, have my own farm for year 3, which starts in a week or so. I am contemplating doing it as things are starting to slow down here at work. Oh, snap. third ready to go. Still sweet potatoes. I'm going to stop there. How's he going to do? Is he going to be alright? That's the question. I'm actually just going to let that run out, and hopefully he can get himself figured out without running into the trees again. Got a little ways there. Why am I way over there? Stop hitting me, you moron! Okay, this guy is dumb. This guy is dumb, dumb, dumb. Stop, driver. There we go. Whoops, wrong button. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk and press all the wrong buttons and run into things. W says you've been on for an hour and you're down 900. Seems legit. Yeah, no kidding, right? Nope. Let's reverse. Let's try to get this fixed up. Yeah, that's the one that we want to be on. Row 20, I believe. Alright. Yeah, down 900 bucks. But we've got 30,000 liters of potatoes in the bank. Not quite sure what the price of potatoes is these days. Let's just take a quick look, see what they're going for. This is not the best time of the year, so 350. So we'd make about $10,000 off those potatoes if we sold them all, and we burn through about $2,000. Our running cost will go down here shortly. When our topper stops, which should be fairly soon. Looks like we've got a pass or two left. So our running cost will go down, split in half once that happens. Down. There we go. Actually, we've got more than 30,000 liters. We've got 30,000 plus another full hopper full. We're going to pay attention to how full this hopper gets because I just don't remember. Yeah, so actually, if we wait till like mid to late winter, that's the best time to sell our crops off. Or at least our potatoes off. I do know that much. So we may get double that price then. So I am going to try my best to hold off. We still have tons of compost and kind of keep trying to tide us over a little bit. W says, I really need this PC. I need you to get that PC too, because more than once I thought to myself, DW, or rather, Doughboy's not available. I'll just bring DW in. But nope, can't do that yet. Okay, so I need to take this out of gear for a second and switch over to this guy. Stop the driver. Ah! So there, running costs just went down a little bit, so that's a plus. I'm just going to take this guy back to the farm. I'm just going to shut her down there for now. Now let's run over here. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a dead row here in a second. You can see how it's nothing to it. We want third gear. Shut this stuff off. Walk that back in again. Whoa, in reverse. That's not going to help us. So yeah, it's pretty critical that we get all this crop in tonight, that's for sure. I've actually got the truck set to, game day night. This day may actually be split into 2 different streams. We'll see how things go. Because I've got the truck set to just dump it all outside of the barn. Whether I put that on the stream or not, actually getting it into the barn, I don't know. UW says I'm paying for other things. Hey man, I get it, trust me. I had, super big plans for upgrading the man cave this fall, upgrading the computer, and I only got like half of what I wanted to get done. It's just the way things go. I get it. Real life. Real life must come first. And of course, we all got Christmas right around the corner. That's eating into everybody's budget a little bit. Now, let's try that. Okay. What I'm going to do, just once I get past that driver, I'm going to request one. Should be right about now. Yep, heard him fire up there. Of course, he's going to do the great big turnaround. What a moron. Well, just let her finish dumping out. Ooh, want to stall right there. You stop that! You stop that! Wow. Stop that. You guys just bound to determine to take me out. Oh dear. guess for considering the angle that we're at, we're going to have to come at this from a different approach this time. We're going to be going for row 22. Go. And drop. Lock. Somehow I feel like that could be worked into a rap song. Drop, lock. Yeah. Totally. That would not be a good rapper. These are going to be the dead rows up and down here. DW says, oh yes, when a person in your life wants everything or anything. Fair enough. Dead row, not a penny into this one. Literally 0 potatoes. Oh well, we knew we were going to get those. Too much time trying to get straightened up because this way is going to be dead as well. So, excuse me, folks. We're pretty much running this for no reason right now. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Oh, look! We got 16 potatoes off of that. Right at the very end. Yeah, this isn't going to work out so well. We're going to end up in tree number 2 here, so. Turn it around. Nope, we just did that one. Those are the dead ones. We'll move over here now. Like this. There we go. Now we're getting some taters. Even this one, I don't expect is going to be quite as good as our normal passes. We'll see what happens though. It eats me up how much we lost due to crop destruction. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections so far. Probably gonna be at least, probably gonna be close to 10. 10 at 2 passes. Each pass being, yeah, we're probably gonna lose, 25,000 liters due to crop destruction. Yeah, they do that sometimes, so it'll be dope. What might be best just to back up over this one. Let's just drop it down here and see what happens. We're going to be missing some of the ends there. That's just the way it's going to be. You can't be backing this monstrosity into the woods every time. You gotta keep remembering it. Flipped up at 3 low. I'm just killing extra time here. Not getting into that gear. Harvester's still pretty clean considering how much we've taken care of. Yeah, starting to see a little bit of dirt on the whites there. Switcheroo this time too. Why do I have my signal light on? That's just silliness. And I have not been keeping track very well of what row we're on. I think we're going for 24 this time. Go. Let's see if we start coming up the next pass. I think we'll request a driver. Curious to see how he makes out trying to set up a course, go all the way down to the pig farm. I haven't been doing course play much in FS17, like hardly at all. Anyways, I set up a course for him to drive all the way down there and dump the load off. So we'll see how he does. WWS, I heard of Upchurch, the redneck. No, I have not. Can't say I have, buddy. The turning radius on this tractor. Absolute pain in the butt. Stall. Thank you. Alright, 11:26 in the morning. And we have over a third of the crop harvested probably. So we're going to be running right up to midnight, I think. Getting the entirety of this crop finished. That wouldn't surprise me one little bit if we started about 7 o'clock in the morning or so. Maybe we'll get it done a little quicker. I don't know. Things are running fairly smooth right now. Oh, right. Quest driver. That looked like he was already on his way. Whoopsie daisy. Guess I was riding the clutch a little bit there. Lily says, well, he's a singer. I'll send you a link after seeing this music after listening to it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this might fill him up. This might just fill him up. I'm just going to get down the road here. What a dummy. To be fair, I'm using a really old version of Courseplay, so can't really blame him. How full is it? Oh yeah, that's full of rim. Oh dear, almost ran into my tractor. Alright, looks like he's going home. Yeah. Let's back up just a little bit more. He says I still like my country, but yeah, no, I totally get that, man. I love classic country. I can't listen to classic country all day, every day. I mean, I probably could, you know. I wouldn't consider it torture or anything like that. I'd like to mix things up a little bit, yeah, for sure. You guys can't see exactly where he is right now because he's underneath the... Oh no, you can see where he is. Seems to be doing alright though. As long as we don't get anything that says Peterbilt 389 is now slipping, we might just make that alright. Still don't know how much this thing holds. Never seem to look down at the right time. 25% is like 2,300. Multiply that by 4. 46, 92, really? Something like that? Wow. Cut it here. And we're running the other roads. Yuck, I don't like doing that. I know I say that real isn't key on my channel, but running over roads like that is just super unrealistic. He says he's like a country rapper. Okay. And it looks like he's dumping right now. See, these rows all of a sudden are paying off real good. Getting like 25% of a hopper every single row. These full length passes, they are where it's at. Money, 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 money. Money. Oh, look at that. Peterbilt 389 truck is slipping. Ugh. Probably should have seen that one coming. Yeah, let's just put our park brake on. Really? Why are you there? What on earth possessed you to go there? do not understand that one little bit. Alright, well, he's heading back, so. Handbrake off. Pull our RPMs back out. Alright, there we go. We're moving again, folks. Oh, there we go. Got a pre-built wait back there waiting for us. So as soon as we turn ourselves around, we will request a driver. Nice, so that's one full truck load. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more than I thought out of this field, I think. Very, very good. Ooh, we just barely got the end of that one. Whew, made myself dizzy there, folks. Apologies for that. He says, I didn't like it. Didn't think I'd like it, but I did. Well, you never know. So try. He says, as I walked off, I tried to sing, money, 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 money. Yes, you did. You most certainly did, good sir. Oh. Request driver. Alright, come on, get up there. Turn on. Oh, I can't turn around with the doors. Yeah, go. I'm just going to go nice and slow and hopefully he doesn't try to run me over. So I just keep a nice steady pace. Maybe he won't try to run me over in this empties. Oh, looks like we might be good here. He did not try to run me over. Awesome. DW says, no, stop that. What do you mean, bro? I thought I did an incredible job. We are moving once again. Oh, I'm definitely interested to see just exactly the kind of numbers we end up getting once this is all said and done. Another dead row coming up here. I don't like those. They make me feel bad. Really says my ears didn't like that. Haters gonna hate. That's what I say. There we go. I could just sit here and watch this harvester go all day long. It's so relaxing. Lock it back in. There we go. Man, I'm getting good at this. I am getting good at this. I have played around with this harvester a bit before actually coming in here today and live streaming with it. I just played around. I straight up just played around with this harvester one day. I planted a field in Giants editor and just played around with this thing so I could get used to it with GPS mod and you know, kind of how it handles turning it and so on. Because it's kind of a tricky beast to figure out. Once you get it figured out, though, it's really fun to use. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying one of them self-propelled things. PW says, should do what I have to do, singing classes. No, thank you. I actually did them way back when I was in like elementary school, maybe starting into middle school, but I don't think I was really doing it in middle school, just elementary school, I think. Let's lock up, guy. Go. And let's request a driver right now. Oh, we're into the dead road. And our Peterbilt's stuck. Let's... Right. This guy. You are so stupid! Whoops. Shut up! Shut up with your gear grinding. Nonsense, that's all it is. Nonsense, let me tell you. Lock that back in place. TW says, no, you can take my place. I insist. Nah, I'm good. I lost those skills a long time ago. No, you moron, do not try to run me over. Man, that guy is dumb. Where is he going now? So we were on road 28, we need to move to 29. He's right in the middle of the freaking field. I got news for you, buddy. We're coming through there. I'm going to power through you, too. Watch this. First gear, 1S, full RPM. We'll lock our rear and front diff, and he will move. By George. He will not move. Okay, that didn't work. You are getting on my nerves. You're supposed to be making my life easy right now. But you're not doing that at all. Okay, whoops, daisy. See, that's where my problem lies, DW. I used to be able to sing when I could sing really, really high songs. And then, you know, things change around the elementary, middle school time. And all of a sudden you can only sing low songs. You get what I'm getting at? And then all of a sudden I couldn't sing anymore. I just gave up. Another dead row. Womp womp womp. We'll run it all the way down anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that one, DW. Says, see, John Dog Power couldn't be moving. If he was in a case IH, oh yeah, she'd have been a different story, let me tell you. Yeah, we're going to get a full row of this. Yeah, kind of looks like a row. Good. Good, good. This makes me happy, happy, happy. Ironically, doesn't seem to be a grimy control panel here. Or grime, however you say it. Seems to be control panels for everything else there. Just not a piece of equipment I'm actually hauling. Go figure. Ah. Let's figure out which one I want to do this. Oh, that was a bad idea. Just worried about that boom a little bit. We're scooping up taters. DW says, yeah, your voice goes lower and that fun stuff. Did my music stop again? No? Yeah, it did stop. What the heck? I wonder if it's when I'm tabbing through equipment. I bet you that's when it's doing it. I'm gonna have to look at that. See if I have a hotkey set, but I do actually need to set. Come on. Let's actually write that down. Hotkey. Stopping. Music. Actually. Let me see if I can have a hotkey to turn my webcam on and off. Not sure if it's possible or not, but we'll see. I'll try and figure it out, folks. take a drive at some point. See how many rows we have to actually go. DW says, I think you should cut 5 or 6 trees into that forest so you can turn around next season. Well, that is an idea. Only thing is that the ground in the forest area isn't exactly flat. So it'd be pretty easy to get hung up in there. See if I can actually give you that. It's actually fairly flat right in front of us right here, of course. But you can see it does rise a bit. I think you can see. Let me just see if I can drive into the forest a little bit. You can see exactly what I can see. She's not exactly flat in here. You see how the lines go up and down there, GPS lines. Anyways, let's get out of that mess before I get myself into trouble. Road 31, I believe. Cut it now. No! Nope. Still turn around. You're probably right, yeah. We would turn around better. It would be easier. That may be one of those tasks that, you know, we try to take care of in the winter. We've got some spare time. I don't know how much of a winter we're actually going to. Oh, poop stain. I haven't got my freaking thingy running because we're full. Where's my darn truck? You guys didn't even consider coming to empty us yet. Oh, you stupid horse. Alright, well. Alright, we just sit and wait for our truck now, I suppose. Come on. I know I requested the driver. Oh, he's not driving the course, that's why. Well, I guess he wasn't costing us any money there, at least. The question is he going to get hung up in those trees? Very possible. He said, well, they say 2 or 3 trees in now. Yeah, it's actually not that thick once you get inside there. Just kind of the outer edge is really thick. See, this is... You are dumb. I'm if you can actually get through there, I will be impressed. Wow. That was actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, buddy. Get up here. Let's do second gear. It seems to work a little bit better in second gear. Why is it doing that one? Really didn't want to get going there. No, she's going now. It's actually staying in place, not interrupting me. Not a bad thing. So yeah, anyways, what I was getting at was 2 or 3 trees in wouldn't actually would probably be a perfect number. You got tons of room move around. PW says that maybe you could be a hand on that. You just might. Oh dear. Yep, that just happened. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. So many things. So we're into this for about $3,000 so far. Which I can live with. Expecting about $30,000 worth of crop if we were to sell it all right now. We won't. What instead we'll end up doing is holding most of it for the winter, and what we don't end up giving to the pigs, or have allotted to the pigs, we'll end up selling all that, hopefully around the same amount. All right. I think what I'm going to do here, as soon as we get past this truck, actually let's just request them now. So, try to keep it from running us over again. Well, he seems to be kind of cooperating with us all of a sudden. I don't know what has changed his mind on him. He doesn't seem to feel the need to try to run us over. That's a nice plus. They used to need to hurry up and get that PC. Now we get ideas. Yes, indeed. Supposedly in here are hip locks and whatnot. That'll just help us turn a little bit better. We'll just leave the four-wheel drive on. Once we're getting close to a dead road, yep, right there. So 3 or 4 more passes and then we'll put dead ones. Can't remember if this is one of the fields we plowed or not. I feel like it was. No, it wasn't. We did not field this. This field. We did our canola field and our sunflower field. Who said we have to sell the John Dog to get another case? Listen, I'm going to say this. I have plenty of ideas for year 2. And some equipment's going to be changed. There's going to be lots of new equipment coming in. So you guys are just going to have to stick around and wait for year 2. This John Dog isn't going anywhere, though. I like this John Dog. This is actually one of my favorite tractors. But I have some other tractors that I've been itching to get my hands on also, so. Whoa, frame rate drop there. Get down to the other one, we'll have to request the drivers. I always say that we're going to request as soon as we get to the other end. None of never actually think to do it. Go figure. However, I have a funny feeling who's going to run into something this time. We're just a little too close to those sheds. I'm not paying you for rental on your tractor. I'll have tractors. So, just throwing that out there. It's going to be your own fuel expenses. Your own fuel expenses. There you go. That's a little bit better. Oh, look at that. He's actually turning right around. Wow. Things are working out for us. Yay. Slow things down a little bit. For not to have to stop, just let them keep rolling. Well, that worked out quite well. I do say so myself. Quite well. It's still empty. Well, doesn't seem to work out too well if he stops right where we're at. At the end of the row, I mean. Whoops. This is just going to sit there. This is fine. Again, next time we go to fill up, I really don't think he's going to make it if it's in trouble. We'll see. We'll see. PW says, okay, I won't charge you for the tractor and driver, just the driver and chainsaw unless you have a spare. Oh, I'm sure I can come up with a spare chainsaw for you. Oh yeah, we're getting into those dead rows now. That makes sense. Won't spend as much time worrying about turnaround. A little bit better. Not a lot. It is pretty much going to be a useless pass. My drink's empty. Be able to do this one without having to swap it into reverse. A little bit of time here. Probably be able to do that for the next couple of those at least. This could be a little bit off of it. Alright, prove me wrong. Shouldn't have had a small glass. Man, that's a big glass. That's a tall glass. It's like the size of my hand. Bigger than my hand. What are you talking about, fool? Okay. We got bits and pieces there, I guess. We didn't get a full railroad of that. That's why we do the entire thing, because sometimes you will get little bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm really backing this one way out this time. That was probably the easiest way to go about that. What are we on? We're 36, I think. Nope, nope. Try to go 35, I want 36. Yep. He says, okay, the camera make it look small. Yeah, it's funny how I'm just looking at the camera now. It really does make things look really far away. Like, it makes this steering wheel look like it's like 6 feet away from the camera, when in reality it's like 3. It's really not far at all. There, we're getting some taters out of that row. This is a money maker right here. Road 37. Woo-woo. I actually want to take a quick drive. Well, let's just see how many rows we have left to do. Maybe I can make an educated decision as to whether or not we're finishing this tonight. So we're going to be looking at 61 rows. Yeah, we're not finishing this tonight. That is not going to happen. We'll get to like road 40. Right around there, I'd say. It's probably where we'll call it. And next time we can do an hour of this or so. And maybe an hour on our wheat field. It's 3:30 in the afternoon though, so we'll be right around 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, she's gonna be pushing midnight by the time we get all these fields, or all this field harvested. She's gonna be a long night for this tractor. We gotta get that work in. Time of year. Oh, BW says, hey, my new setup equals new selfie with setup video. Alright, I look forward to that. Maybe the mockery will be on the other foot this time. That actually gets me to thinking that I've actually been thinking this for a while now. Once I do finally get the new desk built, which again won't be until probably mid-January, February, something like that, then I'll probably do another man cave video and show you guys all the changes that have happened, because there have been a lot of changes since the first man cave video, like an absolute ton of changes. She's an ongoing thing, that's for sure. Oh, we're full. Wow. I didn't really realize we were getting that far along. Whoa! My chair just unlocked. Whew. Oh, excuse me, I had a mini heart attack there. A little poo came out. I just went flying backwards. Alright, that's what I was going for, was setting the handbrake. Mark DuPont says, hi guys. Nice choice of crop there, buddy. I think I'm not going to lie, Mark. I think I'm doing better than you did last night with that great big monstrosity. I really haven't had the issues you have. Mark did a live stream that was comical, to say the least. Kept getting himself stuck. Yeah, it was. I had many laughs. Hey Mark, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Alright, now time to get this girl back rolling again. Start the handbrake off. Here. Back on. Start reverse, don't want to there. GPS still locked. Good. It was a bad decision. We cut that too late. We're going to cut her tight here, folks. Is he going home, or is he going to stick around there for a while? I'm not sure. I think we probably have one more bunker load for that guy before he goes back. Go dump. Swap that. But that'll be good. That'll be 2 truckloads. Yeah, we're going to get pretty near 3 truckloads of this, which would be 180,000. Okay, let's back up here a little bit. Mark says taters rule. I love doing potato harvests. This is what I wanted you for last night when I first originally messaged you. I was going to get you to help me out with potato harvest, and then you suckered me into helping you guys out with your harvest. But I had fun though. Nothing wrong. I did have fun. He says I did much better once I learned how to drive it. I was entertaining at least. All caps. Fail. Yeah, it was a bit of a fail. PW says, I think you screamed then. Mark says, yeah, he did the girly scream. Yeah, that might have just happened. Yeah, Mark says, I didn't hit the silo at least. I didn't hit it. Came close to hitting it. But I did not hit it. Let's try this one a little bit differently this time. It might be easier to go backwards. PW says, yes, 100% did. That's good stuff. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic night. How did you guys make out, Mark, with that harvest there last night? Did you end up getting everything in last night, or did you end up, ow, man, I just hit a freaking nerve on my thumb or something. Ow, that fucking hurt. Or did you end up having to finish the harvest tonight, or how did you end up making it? Mark says I hit it. Everything else on the map. Ended up making 200,000 on that harvest. Worth it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that is worth it for sure. Now, did I hear correctly last night you say that you were getting out of potatoes for year 3? Oh, okay. No, didn't hit the silo. Yeah, I hit the Peterbilt. Let's try to power through this again. Didn't work for me last time, but let's try it this time. Nope. Nope. Stupid Peterbilt. I actually love Peterbilts. Now we're super duper stuck. I'm just making things worse. I should give up and just move the Peterbilt, right? Never! Yeah. Look at that. We're going to get lined up to unload. It was all part of my genius plan. Simulator Addict just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Oh, I guess he's full. He's just taking off on me. You idiot. This has been my fail of the night, is dealing with courseplay. I think I really need to update. I haven't updated my courseplay for like 6 months. Stop driver. What the heck? Oh dear. Garbage can there. Welcome to Rubber Burn Gaming, where we forget how to talk. We press all the wrong buttons and we run into things. Ugh. While saying my saying, I forgot how to talk. Go figure. Okay, let's just send him to drive now. Where are you going, you tool? Oh my lord, you're dumb. See, this is why I haven't played around with courseplay in FX17. Right there, that is why. Okay, so we're on road 36. We did 36 last time. I thought we were on 36. Oh yeah, we shuffled over. Right, yeah, I remember. Come on, me. I'm just babbling at this point. Hey, Mark says, I had Turbo doing some karting, finished it in 4 hours, and presto, brought it all right off the field. Didn't even have to pick them up. Nice! That makes your life easy, right? Oh yeah, truck's gonna get stuck here soon. Mike says, I thought I was going to get out of potatoes, but with Cresto on the map, they are really profitable. I love seeding them. I need a better harvester. Get this harvester! I love this harvester! This harvester is where it's at. I think I used 6 months. Really, RB? Really? 6 months. I don't know what we're talking about. I forget what we're talking about. I've gone blank! I does not know what you're talking about. 6 months. What are you talking about? Well, I'm in 3M. Should be in pretty low. Yep. There's my truck slipping. So let's just shut this guy off while I go fix him. Wow, you are stupider than ever. See, I didn't really want to have the belts running, so that would just cost a pile of money. once. Ah, button box moved. Ah, where am I going? Lordy Lord. That's one of the things that's going to be fixed when I build the desk in the winter. Is going to be that's going to be built in versus that monstrosity of setup that I've got going on right now. Oh, the courseplay update, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even updated it since it actually came out on Modded Hub. Mine is an earlier version than that. So, yeah, needless to say, it needs to be updated. Oh, I haven't updated all the way. Whoopsie! Alright, drive course. Now, tab. Roads. Start. Ah, poop stain. Ooh, that made me dizzy all of a sudden. Wasn't expecting to see a moving vehicle. I want third gear, reverse, 2100 RPM. I don't do updates on my stuff very often, like, especially if I'm in the middle of a gameplay. Mike says, "Are you on a server?" I am not. I could make it a server within like 30 seconds. I actually uploaded everything last night in anticipation of you saying, "Yeah, sure, I'll give you a hand," but you didn't. So yeah, I could give you the links to those as well if you're interested in joining. No pressure. Oh, I want low. There's my Peterbilt. He back. All right. So we'll take probably like a 2-minute timeout here. I gotta send Mark a couple links. I gotta change this to a. Okay, let's save game. Yes. Before I forget. Just that back. Shut it off. Power off. Yeah, I gotta change this to a something multiplayer setup. So just bear with me for a couple minutes, folks, and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I decided I'd take the moment and fill up my Pepsi glass while I was at it. Sorry about the delay, folks. Just like I said, I want to mark a couple of links and how did that get all messed up? Wow. Right in the boom. Yeah, I sent Mark a couple links. He's going to be joining us in 10 to 15 minutes, something like that. Somebody just subscribed. Farming HD just subscribed. I think I actually had 2 people subscribe. So apologies to whoever the other person was that I missed. Just 1 second. No, this looks like that was it. Okay. So, I'm going to fire things up. And now that I've got an extra helper coming in, I foresee this stream maybe going a little bit longer. I was thinking stopping row 40, but not much point in stopping at row 40. Well, certainly we were on 40 for 39. So he'll come and give us a hand to help finish up. And we might even be able to get into the next field, the wheat field. So let's lock this in place. I want 10, 80, or 28, 50, something right around there. Locked. Bring it on. Zoom out a little bit more so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to have to pay attention to I want to call it a bunker. I don't know if that's the correct terminology. I feel like it isn't. Anyways, we're pretty near full, is what I'm getting at here. Oh, I won't be able to use course play because this is multiplayer now. So, until Mark gets here, I'm just going to have to do everything myself. Got about that. No course play. So, the nice thing with potatoes is you can actually drive over them once they've been topped, and it won't actually destroy the potatoes. So that's a nice plus. We'll just park this guy out of the way for now. Okay, that's one way to do it. Now, third gear. Unlock. Crank up our RPM. Turn it on. Move a little bit to the left. Oh, put my handbrake on. It's a whole sequence of things that you have to do to get rocking and rolling.
All right, the button's working.
Hey, there he is. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I got the farm downloaded. I got about another minute on the mods, and I'll be right in.
Awesome. Really slower. Go. Yeah, I figured you were going to be a little bit longer than that, so I went to go jump over to the other truck to start them up, and then I realized, oh yeah, I don't have course play. I have to do this myself.
Old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Hey, listen, having Kerbo on the server last night to help me with my potato harvest probably saved me about $30,000 in rental fees.
Oh, no doubt.
That crazy-ass machine goes for about $17,000 an hour.
Wow. That is expensive.
Yeah, but totally worth it. I mean, I more than made my money back on it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, the first year I did it with that machine. I did it with the side machine.
The side machine? What do you mean?
The one you're using now. The one you're using now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And that was fine for my little tiny field, but anything bigger than that, and I was going to lose the will to live.
Fair enough. DW says it's Mark on the bike. Hey, Mark, again.
You know, 1 second. It's a little setting thing here.
Yeah, no worries.
There you go. Now my hands are free. So is this still the original game save that I played with you on when you launched the map?
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
A couple minor. I gave you the map again, as you noticed,
Yeah.
because I did make some minor tweaks to the map, things that were just broken that I had to fix to continue the game save.
Right.
Which would have made your version incompatible with mine, right?
Well, that's cool. And I got the latest at least.
But it also means that this is actually an older version than what we were playing with on Delta Bravo's server.
Right, that's it.
But the plan is that I'll rock up to the newest, latest, hopefully it'll be version 1.0
Yeah.
for year 2.
Cool.
Things are really starting to slow down at work. I suspect within the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it's pretty much going to die off. Then I've got Christmas vacation, and then it's winter, or then it's January, February, which is the dead season for me, and I'll just be hard at farm sim then.
Beautiful. All right, I think I got this. Let's check. Let's see what we did wrong this time. You know, it's never this easy, right? So
What's that?
it's never that easy to just hop on a server.
No.
No, it's gonna find some way of messing up my whole night.
Yeah.
So you guys getting snow down there in New Brunswick?
We've seen some flurries. We haven't had a night where anything stayed on the ground yet.
Wow.
I don't think actually I've seen anything stay on the ground yet, not even for
good.
a few minutes. I mean, it is good, the fact that we don't have to deal with snow, but for me, where that creates the busiest time of the year, putting tires on, it actually has really hurt our business this year. So we're kind of praying for a little bit of last minute snow before Christmas so we can get another couple weeks out of this.
So it doesn't like your versions of the case 884, 644, and it doesn't like the version of Seasons you gave me. So let me back it up again. Let me hit the refresh button again.
Yeah, I know 644, 844, they are updatable in Mod Hub.
Are they? Okay, so let me just go to the Mod Hub and do that.
And
are you running on the update of seasons 2?
very possibly, I believe so.
Okay, let me update all 3 of those, and I will try again. It also wants me to update Gearbox, so I'm unassuming to tell it not to bother. You're running off the GitHub model?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oop. 844.
DW says, gotta love putting tires on. Hey, I do. I make $50 to $75 an hour putting tires on this time of year. I'm not complaining.
Oh, you're doing piecework?
Yeah, that's the way. Any mechanics out there that work for a corporation versus a small shop, they all work piecework. That's the way of the trade.
Well, that's good, because if you're doing something like tires, you can get into a rhythm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah,
if you're troubleshooting or you're running diagnostics or you're having to chase around parts, that'll cost you. But if you just put tires on tire car B, tire car A, good.
We get paid 1.2 hours for car tires, 1.6 for truck tires. I can get them done in about 20-25 minutes.
There you go.
So I'm making almost triple time, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
And then once you hit a certain number of hours in a week, you also get bonuses on top of it. And it skyrockets. It's
beautiful.
Yeah.
Make money while the sun is shining or the snow is falling.
Ooh, except.
So if you guys are getting if you guys get a big snowstorm, everybody rushes in all at once?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, perfect. You get a 48-hour day and make your year.
Yeah. Synchronizing.
I don't think you had your harvester down, by the way, when you I'm watching the stream.
No, she's see, I made when I first started the gameplay, I didn't have row crop tires. Oh. And I killed a ton of crop.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so I'm running up and down these rows that have been killed that aren't actually paying me anything.
Ah, okay.
But occasionally you'll get, 400 or 500 liters out of the row, so it's worth, for me, it's worth doing the pass regardless. Oh, you're picking up my eggs, are you?
Yeah, just ran through them. I'm coming. Running across the field for you.
Oh good. TW says 75 an hour here. Sign me up. Yeah. That's
for 3 months.
Yeah. And
I guess you get the spring too. So
we do have the spring rush is never quite as good because, like I said, there's bonuses. But the thing with spring is it's not as rushed. People don't show up all of a sudden.
Right.
Because it's not like, oh, this is the first day without snow. I need to get my snow tires off. It doesn't quite work the same way, right? So we don't end up getting those large bonuses. But to go further into that, at DW, I suggest to absolutely nobody to become a mechanic. Not worth it. I wish the gearbox mod had the fill level percentage like Drive Control had. That's the one thing from Drive Control I wish I still had.
Oh, you don't run Drive Control and Gearbox?
No, because I find that the Gearbox mod differential locks work better, the four-wheel drive works better, but I couldn't find a way to run. As soon as I had Drive Control in, it would default to the Drive Control one.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't give me your tip percentage either, right? Are you running Glance?
No, I don't run Glance.
Well, then I'll just have to guess.
Yeah. Well, we could rock it old school style. I flip my lights on, then you know it's time to
give it a little toot toot and come on back. We'll just work through the CB radio. Wake me up when you need me. It's a pretty cozy chair in this truck. Are these Rockhound trucks?
No, these are. Actually, I just pulled them off Mod Hoster, and then there were a few issues with them, and I didn't really know Rockhound at the time, so I got a hold of Andy from GTX Mods.
Right.
And he grabbed it from me and said, "Yeah, I'll take care of it." He added dirt textures, made the fan blade spin inside. He went above and beyond what I asked him to do.
But the interior was in here?
Yeah, yep.
It's a nice interior.
It's a nice truck overall, like 100%.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I'm not generally a chrome kind of guy.
No, neither am I. I'm not either. But I love Peterbilts, and this was the only one that kind of matched the truck style that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
So I snatched it up.
There's no way you're turning around in there.
No, I'm not turning around in there. You know what? I couldn't believe it though. Earlier, I was running course play, and like every time he had to turn around up at the top of the hill, he'd run into the sheds up there. But he comes down here, and he'd navigate his way through all the trees.
Jesus.
And I'm like, dude, how is that possible? So you guys not running I don't even know how to say the name of that place. Stop and Bach tonight?
Oh, we are, but I just had to, my job tonight was to spread manure.
Okay.
And I got it all done in a couple of hours, so
yeah.
I got to go back in and take care of the cows.
Yeah.
Alan's in there, though, so he's doing okay.
Yep.
So is there a crop in this row right here? Yeah.
No, that's one of the dead rows.
Oh, okay, I see.
You can pretty much see, if you zoom way out, you can see that makes sense how far apart they are, right?
Right. What percentage are you at?
0.
Okay.
I was at 36 before you pulled me under.
Oh, okay, so I can get you every second row.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. You didn't have row crops on your topper, or?
No, it wasn't my topper. It was my sprayer tractor. It was a trailed sprayer, and the tractor didn't have row crops on it. I did buy row crops partway into the year, but it was kind of already too late, right?
Right.
DW says, I still want to be qualified as a mechanic because that's good around here, having a truck license. Well, for me, I've been highly considering getting out of the trade lately, but once you have the qualification, then at least it's something you can always fall back on.
That's it.
Right? There's always somebody who wants a mechanic.
Where's Doughboy these days?
Doughboy, actually, it's funny you say that. We were talking to each other this weekend. We have been talking to each other as much as of lately. Of course, I was sick for 4 or 5 days and just been busy at work. And I messaged him and, just said, hey, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a while. Just assume you're busy at work. And he said, yeah, I've been busy at work, but evenings he's been out hunting.
Oh, that's right. I saw pictures of him and his daughter out hunting.
Yeah, she got her nice 4-point buck, I guess.
Yeah.
So I actually messaged him tonight again to see if he wanted to do this again. And he said he was going to try, but he made mention that he was going back into the field.
Oh, cool.
Going hunting again. I said, well, don't miss a 10-pointer on my part.
Yeah, no kidding.
Feed
When in
family
doubt,
for the winter.
when in doubt, go outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I kind of miss. Now that I've moved into the city, I've been in the city for like 10 years now. I miss hunting a lot.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing.
Yeah. You still have friends where you used to be who still hunt?
Yeah, I do. Well, for me, part of the problem is hunting season is during our busy season.
Ah, yeah, that's it.
And I can't afford to skip out on work for a week. Yeah, it's funny, you pop in. I was just getting ready to kind of shut the stream down. I was kind of getting a little bored sitting here talking to myself. And
well, we're talking to DW. He's always there.
Yeah, it's not the same as having somebody in your headset, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, dude, I spend like 6 to 8 hours sometimes on stepping back, just shooting the shit with the guys and getting stuck, and they come and unstick you. And...
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of getting stuck, no, I know. Close one though. But yeah, as soon as you said you'd be interested, then figured, hey, why not at least get this field finished? I do have another field ready to go also.
Well, according to yesterday's forecast over there on Steppenbach, it was supposed to rain all day today.
Oh yeah.
So there was a certain amount of urgency in us getting everything out of the fields ASAP.
Yeah.
And then midnight rolled around and the forecast changed, and it's a beautiful sunny day over there.
Yeah, go figure, eh?
Yeah. And last winter we had about 3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
So we were working around snow until mid-spring, and then this year it's looking a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
Like a lot more reasonable.
I can't wait for winter this time around. I just want to sit and plow a yard for 2 hours. I love plowing snow. I love doing it in real life, doing it virtually. I've done it some. It's fun. It's just relaxing, and you're moving hundreds of pounds of stuff with big, powerful equipment, and you feel like a man.
You should try it with the more realistic mod installed. It gets heavy.
Ooh, no doubt, yeah. DW says, that's why I like being a contractor, because when I get my licenses and qualifications, I can rock up anywhere and do anything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get in there. Oh.
Sorry.
I thought I was taking you out for a second.
I was getting a little close there.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun there yesterday. I didn't exactly have the most tantalizing of jobs, but I definitely saw the how do I want to put this? How it could be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like having a single player game where you have other people around to do the course play work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, we sort of hang out together, we shoot the shit, we get in trouble.
Yeah.
And then, as soon as somebody needs a hand or somebody needs to go to work for an extra week, or, like Alan's internet quit on him for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was no problem. I mean, Cresto and I jumped in, we did his grass. We're partners in the cow business, so I took over the cow business for a little while and got it done. And it just takes a lot of the pressure of multiplayer out. But also, if you just want to hop on at any time and just do your own farming, there's always work to do on your own farm,
Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's really, really nice playing it that way. And because we track all our expenses, we know exactly how much we're spending, and we know, we know sort of what we're wasting money on,
Yeah.
and we're responsible for our own books. And at the end of it, it's not a competition. It's just about tracking your own expenses for your own game.
What I really like about it is that it's not one person's multiplayer, that everybody's working for one person, and you're just doing whatever somebody tells you to do when you show up.
Yeah.
You can go in there and do whatever you know needs to be done on your own turn.
That's it.
Yet you still have the same interaction with everybody.
Yeah.
That's a really smart way to set up a multiplayer. I like it.
Yeah, like I'll go in there at like 2:00 in the morning, and I'll just go clean out my pigs and just go give them a bit of food and go take care of the cows, move some hay around, make some more forage, and then when I'm done. I walk away. In the morning, Alan gets on and he sees that stuff has been done, and he'll turn around and either finish those jobs or go off and do whatever jobs he feels need to be done.
Yeah.
We've all been playing the game long enough to sort of respect that we want to keep the cows at maximum productivity, and check on the greenhouses, and it doesn't, there's no hand holding involved. It's just you just go in, you play your game, and you play it the way you want to play it.
Yeah.
We found that the people who tried to play it with the biggest equipment, who tried to grind it the fastest, sort of got the least out of it.
Yeah.
Because they just had nothing to do. They would spend all their time waiting for shit to, they spend all their time waiting for stuff to grow, and then all of a sudden they harvest it in 15 minutes and their game is over.
Yeah.
So you sort of have to go to small gear so that when it's time to play hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still have my old tractors. I still use my same old tractors, and I get along just fine with it. Alan today had to upgrade one of his tractors to a T7 because with the addition of the MR, he couldn't pull the mowers and the windrower.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine, with the extra weight, he needs a bigger tractor.
Yep. I did notice. I don't think the truck was probably the best representation of most realistic mod. Or more realistic mod. But I did notice it jackknife a couple times on me.
Yeah. The trailer will push you.
Yeah.
But were you using the orange one with the trailer?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a cool little trailer, actually. You can lock the front axle on that thing to be able to unload it and stuff like that. So
yeah, you showed me that right as you first stuck me in it, and man, that is handy backing those things up.
Yeah. But you see, in a small truck like that, using a small combine, there's always work to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, the dials light up in here even.
Really?
Yeah, they're all they're
red, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they glow red.
Yeah.
That's a really nice truck you got. It's kind of funny though. It feels like if I lean forward and turn my head, it feels like I'm shrinking in the seat. Oh, okay. I see. The hydraulic ram is even chrome on this thing.
Yeah, everything's chrome on that thing.
Here, let me turn the lights off so I don't blind you. What are you at now? 30%?
76.
Oh, okay. So I'll hook up with you on this run.
I do like looking at that truck driving up to you or driving around. It is just a nice looking truck.
What are you doing for speed?
Sitting at I want to be sitting at 10. I was at 8. Ooh, that sun going down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know. If these potatoes are out overnight, will that damage them?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope, they're perfectly fine sitting in the field for a night.
Okay. I do plan on getting them all tonight, but I was just curious if we miss a couple minutes on 10 o'clock, if it would be the same thing as grass or something like that.
Because it's getting dark, DW, and I don't want to get hit.
See, where I'm from, we don't have toppers. It doesn't really exist. They'd spray I don't know if it's a pesticide or a herbicide or what it is, but essentially it kills the tops on them. And then the harvester actually tops the potatoes.
Yeah.
And they would have, or the windrowers would top the potatoes. And the thing would be that the windrowers would always run ahead of you. And heaven forbid the harvester breaks down. You don't want those potatoes sitting out overnight because they get frostbitten.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I can remember having to do a few rows in fields by hand because the harvester broke down. They didn't expect it to run the next day.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of back-breaking work.
Yeah, no shit.
But then again, that's how they used to do it in the olden days.
Yeah, I was trying to get to. I was trying to use a lifter like that on my map, and it didn't work in multiplayer.
No.
No, I had it all set up ready to go the first season, and I tried to do the ground tip on it. It wouldn't work. I tried it again in single player. Worked perfectly fine in single player.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, these are going to be a couple dead rows here, so I'm not expecting to get much out of these.
Okay. Let me know when you're pushing like 60, 70.
Yeah.
Where are you tipping these?
Down by the pig farm, there's a pile of them outside. Actually, if you want to take a run down there, I do actually want to get all those in the shed. I was just kind of sticking them outside for course play reasons, right?
Right.
I've got a couple belts there.
Right.
If they can be, I don't have the big extender belt, but there is also a skid steer down there. So if you need to push them around type deal. I don't know how good the tip collisions are in this version of the map in that shed. I have a feeling they're not great. So just kind of stay away from the walls type deal.
Okay. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay.
Wow, it just got dark all of a sudden. Like, really, really dark. I don't know if I think I've already been up and down this route. I don't know. I'm just going to do it again.
There's no door on the second bunker, eh?
No. Well, my thought process there is if you were to use the second bunker, you would, in real life, you could very well use a couple of just belts, like the one that's in the game that turns 90 degrees, right?
Yeah.
It'd be perfect for that.
We'll move him inside and then we'll worry about him after. Do you figure you have a tip collision on the wall in between the two compartments?
I think that one works, yeah.
Okay. By the way, we can suck them out of there with the belts afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, all set.
Oh, you got them all going in there already?
Oh yeah, I'm the belt master, dude.
Okay.
I don't farm without augers or belts. I don't move stuff around with loaders all the time. Although I do love me some loader work.
Yeah, I find loader work really enjoyable, especially with a joystick.
Oh yeah. Well, even just plowing snow this last winter with the with the big loader, like Cresto's got a big JCB.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. DW says it's 3 a.m. here. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll send you the link to them in a minute. RB, see you all next time. Sounds good, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Is DW any closer to getting himself a PC?
I don't know that he's super close, but he's made some progress, I think.
Good.
I think we're all a little excited for DW to get himself a PC.
Mm-hmm.
I can say on multiple occasions now, I've said, man, I got nobody to do something on the farm for me today. Yeah. Wish I could just message DW, because he's always around.
Yeah.
Ready to help out. Oh, I'm not too low.
Oh, you got a while to go. You're not exactly in a high yield environment there.
No, and I think I did 2 rows over again accidentally.
Oh no, you're picking up between 2 damaged rows right now. That's why it's not going up too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I found myself a way to track how loaded you are.
Oh.
Just watch the damn stream, dummy.
DW says 150 off the PC.
Nice.
Yeah, getting there.
We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there. Yeah, lots of work to be done in here, so.
49, yeah, that's what it was. Getting really hard to see the potatoes that are harvested and that aren't. So yeah, I gotta keep track of that number on the GPS. Alright, I'm harvesting taters now. Probably be next time down, next trip, I'll need you.
No problem. I'm gonna hop back over to the belts and double check on them.
Yep.
Oh yeah, good pile, good pile. See, I got so used to working with belts in 15 because I didn't do any multiplayer at all in 15.
Yeah.
So I used to use those Maru belts for just about everything, from silage to taters to everything. Remember they had those awesome belts that used to tie up to the front of a front loader?
Yeah.
You used to be able to drive down the road with them and just go pop them anywhere. And
yeah, I do remember those. See, I never used the belts too much in 15. I just did a whole lot of front loader work in 15.
Yeah.
That was before I had my controllers too.
Yeah.
DW says, "Yep, I need to push that tree line back for RB." All right, row 50 now. I cannot see a thing. Oh, I can see stuff in the tractor. Oh, my music stopped again. I don't know why it keeps doing that tonight.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
Just hitting a bit of a roof collision there with the belt. Just getting into the top of it.
Alright, I'm moving up the road now. How full's that truck?
92.
Okay, you're getting up there.
I'll take a run up with this stuff while you do your next passes.
Yeah. That's pushing me close to 180,000 off this field gun.
Nice. You got the back gate open back here, or through the sheep, or? Do I go
actually, I think one of them is open, the other one isn't.
Out of the way, chickens!
They never seem to listen.
No, they don't care. Suicidal freaking chickens. Don't they know I can't drive?
I'll give you your own personal version of this map with them enclosed.
No, I like them all over the place.
What are you woeing about?
Oh, the front end on this thing is bouncing a lot on this road.
That's one of the things I find with that truck, that bull bar on the front.
Yeah, it catches.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it down to second gear now. It's sort of a little bit more manageable.
Farmer Clyde says, wow, you're still going strong. Yeah, I actually got some help with me now too, so that's a plus. DW asked, did I plow this field? No, I didn't plow this field. I only plowed 2 fields this year. This was not one of them.
Oh, you got the splitter gearbox in this one.
Yes, I did.
I put this gearbox into my Zeal trucks. I don't like it as much though. I ended up going to a high-low 5-speed.
Well, I'll say one thing about it is, I didn't cut that right. That was dumb. I can't run it. I need to run it with auto clutch.
Yeah.
Because when you go from high range to low range, it automatically tries to put you in 8th gear, then you have to try to rev match, and it just doesn't work, right?
No, that's it. That's what I was finding with the other one too. I was basically I got this version of the gearbox from the in-game Lizard, and it didn't work for me at all. The guy Kerbo, who was on last night, he built a version of the transmission from the Case 180, the Case 1455.
Yeah.
It works much better. But on a truck like this, you'd have a split 8, so.
Oh, I just messed that up. I need to hold on. Got to drop my digger. I gotta back up. The GPS doesn't like backing up. There we go. Now we're digging potatoes. That helps.
It'll be the first map out for 19 there, Klein. The very first one.
Are you guys talking about this?
Yeah, the map.
I've actually kind of started one for 19.
Yeah. That's always my stock answer for most of the maps. Like when people were asking me about Orchard Farm, I was like, yep, it'll be out for 19.
To be honest, Farmer Klein, I've just been swamped lately. Swamped and sick, and man, I am like inches away from being done, and I just haven't had time to do it. And when I have had time, I just haven't been in the mood to do it.
So what's on your to-do list for it?
Really, I need to fix some collisions and change some pictures. That's it.
Oh, wow, okay.
I need to... The collisions in that shed still aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And the collisions in... I'm calling it a compost bin up here. When you're up here next time, you'll notice the windrowers in it.
Right.
That they don't work at all for some reason. I fixed those, and then I found out that I can't have logos, channel logos, or any kind of personal logos for Giant. So I have to kind of take some of my pictures all over again, and because I don't know where the originals are that are unedited. Man, I'm really making a mess of turning this tractor around. But yeah, that's it. That's all that needs to be done.
Oh, easy peasy.
Yeah. One of these nights, I just need to have somebody slap me and say, "Get it done, would ya?" I wanted to have this map done before the busy season hit at work, because I knew that this was going to happen if it wasn't done before then. I knew it would get delayed like this.
You know, it's always the same thing. It's the last 5% that gets you.
Yeah.
Always the same.
Yeah.
People always say, oh, it's almost done, it's almost done. It's like, not really. You know, it's like getting it just right, getting it so that all of those little flaws are gone. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Going out and painting fields around and planting trees, that's the easy part.
That is the easy part. Time consuming.
Yeah, but you basically just sit there and, you know, and have a cigarette and a beer and just hit the Control B, Control B, Control B.
Oh, there were many beers drank while planting trees on this map.
Yeah.
W said, "I'm really going this time, I think." Alright. Now, how am I going to do this? The wrong way, of course. That was dumb. Nobody would ever do that in real life. We're on row 52, so I think we got 10 rows left. So it's 20 passes. 20 passes, and we'll be done it. Oh yeah, one of the other things I guess I forgot that I did want to do. For people who do, it's not realistic to the territory at all, but I do want to set sugarcane to be used on the map.
Be the first farmer in New Brunswick doing cane.
Well, it's like we have this conversation all the time, and that's the great thing about Farm Sim is everybody gets to play it their own way, and you play it how realistically you want to play it, and
that's it.
You can either use sugarcane or you can ignore sugarcane because it's not realistic. It makes no odds to me, right? That's as simple as adding a couple cell points to a map. I think that should be all it takes.
Yeah, I think so. Just copy paste in the XML and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Put in an ice cream store.
An ice cream store?
Yeah, use sugarcane for ice cream.
Hey, there's an idea.
They probably don't do a whole lot of sugar beet around where you are.
I've never seen sugar beet planted.
No.
And again, I've never seen soybean planted either.
Yes, there is an option to limit your truck speed in ATS. I'm not sure where it is, but it's in the menu somewhere.
Oh,
is there like an auto limiter function on it or something like that?
So there's two yeses to this. So one is if you're running a World of Trucks contract, you are limited to 65 miles an hour.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And there is also a setting in there as well that puts a limiter on your truck somewhere. It might just be called limiter.
Yeah, I think it is. I think I turned it off a while back. I turned it off for multiplayer because people were just speeding ahead of me.
Yeah. Farmer Clan says 800 horsepower engine, and it powers down once it hits 65, even when bobtailing. Yeah. Okay. Well, if technically, even when you're bobtailing, you could be in a World of Trucks contract. So.
Well, no, because it's most probably he's most probably getting it when he's got he's got it set in the game. Like, was there an update lately that would have turned it back on? Or
it's very possible.
Were you able to do it before Farmer Klein? Were you able to run faster than 65 before?
Oh, snap. If I remember, I'll jump in game once I finish the stream up. I'll take a picture of the setting that you need to switch. And Dr. Airsoft, all you would have to do is say jump into the stream and say hi, and then I usually say, "Hey, Dr. Airsoft." That's pretty much your shout out. But I generally don't do shout outs for people who ask for shout outs.
I usually time them out, but I'm being nice tonight.
Mark the Hammer. That's what his nickname should be. He just drops it like crazy.
See, I'm used to moderating for Landy and for Rainbow Dave and those guys.
Yeah.
And we just wallpaper that hammer back and forth. It's not a big
deal. Yeah. Farmer Klein said, "Oh yeah, 100 easy." So yeah, I must have flipped the setting or something. Unless, like I say, you're stuck in World of Trucks, but I think Mark's right. I think that setting must have flipped. Dr. Airsoft says hi. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Rebel Learning Gaming, where we forget how to talk. We press all the wrong buttons and we run into things. Got Mark DuPont in the house with me tonight.
Whoop whoop.
Dr. Airsoft says sorry. No worries, buddy. Yeah, I'll take you this row, and then I got a few dead ones again.
I may be your way right now.
Yeah, I might have pushed you there, actually.
See if I can actually get into first gear. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, do you have it with auto clutch on right now or off?
I do, yeah. I have it auto clutched.
Farmer Klein says, welcome. Let's have fun. Have some fun watching a marathon of potatoes. Taters are almost done, folks.
Going to get her done.
We are putting the grind on tonight. That's for sure. I'll poop. Things have happened.
Things have gone horribly wrong?
Yes.
Would you like a shove?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, fine. There are no problems. There are only solutions.
The solution is that this harvester is going to need a paint job after this harvest.
Yeah, well, you own it, right?
Yeah, that's true. She ain't no lease.
Buff it out. So you just have this one field?
This is the only potato field, yeah.
Oh, good work.
I've got, let's take a look at my map here. 1, 2, 3, 4 other fields that will need to be harvested. But really only one of them is even going to be time consuming because it's a wheat field that I'm going to need the straw bales off of.
Right.
But everything else is, canola and sunflower, soybean, stuff that, it's, you just harvest and take the crop away. It's simple stuff, right?
There you go.
Hopefully we might even have some time to get some plowing in this winter and stuff like that, or get the fields plowed and whatnot this winter, or fall rather. Try to get ahead on some of the work in the spring because we were really tight last spring.
If the truck limiter is grayed out and not selectable, are you in a World of Trucks mission? Are you a subscriber to World of Trucks on Steam? How does it work in the truck sim? Is it sort of the same idea with the XMLs and stuff like that, or is the modding a lot more complicated?
I haven't really tried modding ATS at all. I've kind of looked at stuff before and can't really decipher it. So, and the modding community isn't quite as strong as the farm sim modding community, so it didn't really fancy my interest. He says, yeah. He says, did that screw me for speed? Yeah.
Yep.
If you're in World of Trucks, you're stuck at 65. Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, because Mark did ask a couple different questions there. You can be a subscriber to World of Trucks and not be stuck at 65 as long as you're not running a World of Trucks job.
That's it, yeah. I just asked him that in case he didn't know where he got the job from.
Yeah.
But if you terminate the job that you're in right now and you try to run it at normal speed and you try again, that'll tell you right away. Just having World of Trucks available on your multiplayer doesn't make you automatically limited by the speed. Only the jobs you take from World of Trucks are limited by the speed.
Yeah.
What the hell do I know? I don't even play that game.
Really?
I only play ETS.
All right. Yes, I remember that now. I'll tell you though, the New Mexico DLC, it added a lot of territory to that map.
It did, yeah.
It makes it feel comparable.
Well, I'm sure in Square area it's about the same.
It is supposedly about the same as ETS's base game now.
Yeah, Klein, as soon as you deliver that job, step on the gas, try bobtailing out of the yard and see if you get back up to speed again.
Yeah. Other option is you can cancel the job too.
Yeah.
Will cost you some money to cancel the job, but
just run it. Run it slow. Slow and steady. Just put your foot to the floor and don't worry about the speeding tickets.
I'm not really a huge fan of World of Trucks jobs, mainly because you are stuck at 65, but it's super handy when you're running multiplayer.
Oh, yeah.
So you can line your jobs up with other people.
That's it. But even in multiplayer, I find I have little to no luck lining up with other people.
Yeah?
I'm always running behind or ahead or having to stop on the way or having to bobtail a part of it. So was Arizona, or sorry, New Mexico pay for DLC?
It was.
How much
I remember it was reasonably priced. I don't want to say it was cheap. It was like $12 or $13, something like that.
Yeah, grind it out, Farmer Klein. Get it there.
107K. So I would, I'd rather keep that too. Penalty on that would probably be quite large too. So.
Yeah. Get your tunes on.
Yeah.
Listen to us babbling on while you're driving along.
That's it.
Hell, just jump into Discord with us. We'll talk to you while you're driving.
Yeah, sure. Oh, where am I going?
Don't hit the tree.
Getting down to the edge now.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to like that big giant potato harvester, but you know what? I had a really good time last night with that.
Yeah?
And I had Kerbo with me. He was doing all my offloading, so, you know, just sort of running back and forth and shooting the shit. I wasn't even using GPS on the thing. I was just running it freehand.
Yeah.
Just you sit in first person in it, and it's got a big sort of black knob in the middle of the dash and in the front windshield. I guess it's some sort of laser camera or something.
Oh, okay.
But you just line that up to the middle row out of 5 and have
it. Yeah.
Are you going to be able to run the outside of that field up there? It looks like you got a fence right up against your ass.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. I think there's... yeah, it's going to be tricky. We'll see what happens. I might have to do a couple passes from the bottom up in a row type deal to try to finish it. Which means not running GPS and freehanding it, which is difficult with this thing. Yeah. It's just such a small working width that it's really easy to just miss everything. I don't know how you do first-person stuff. I mean, I could understand it if the mirrors actually worked in Farm Sim, but they don't.
Well, they kind of do if you've got head tracking. Like, I can look over in my little convex mirrors over there, and I can see your headlights come in. And
yeah.
You know, the thing about first-person is that the game is not fundamentally designed for it. It's not really set properly for it.
No.
But the game designers did manage to put a couple of little things in here and there that give you some hint of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like there's some hints when you're actually in first person a lot. You get to learn all those little cues and all those little things that am I in your way?
Well, you were. Not anymore. I made you not in my way.
Oh, okay, good. I was wondering if I had just popped the clutch or if that was you. You know, like right here, I'm learning that if I put myself right here, so that your tail light, the rear white light is exactly lined up on my rear view mirror, and I got to slow down a bit now.
Well, you're kind of pushing me over a little bit right now.
Oh, am I? Okay, yeah. You just get practiced at it eventually. You just sort of figure it out.
Yeah.
There's sort of a sweet spot to do stuff, and you just sort of figure it out as you go along.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just offload you here.
No, I was empty.
Oh, okay. It's not perfect for sure, but it's its own thing.
Yeah.
Like, and even now, like, I'm having to relearn how to drive in this truck, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of about cutting yourself some slack and figuring it out. Because you do fuck it up a lot, or mess it up a lot.
There goes my PG rating.
No, that's all right. Most of the kids have heard that now. Kids nowadays, stuff they hear in the schoolyard make us shudder.
Well, I get a kick out in Canada.
Yeah.
Shit is daytime television word.
Oh yeah.
It still blows my mind that it is, but it is.
Yeah. It always depends on how you use it, right?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, so I've been having this issue lately with my headset not wanting to stay connected all the time. Just started happening a couple weeks ago. Anyways, I was talking to one of the guys at work last week, and he got all freaked out all of a sudden. He was cursing and swearing over on his bay. I said, "What's going on?" He says, "Well, I bought this headset online, and you know, I got a really good deal on it. It's a $200 headset. Well, I guess it was headphones. Got it for $60, but they sent 3 of them, and I don't know whether or not they charged me for 3 of them." So I'm like, well, if they didn't, I know somebody who wants the extra ones. At least 1 pair of them.
Yeah. Gives you some clue on how much it costs them to make those if they're sending them out 3 at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're not expecting it to last. They send them some spares.
Even warmer tomorrow. That's no good. I want snow. I don't, but I do. Oh, snap. I gotta do that row over again. Whoops.
Come on back.
I didn't have my GPS locked.
That happens. Too many buttons.
I love my buttons. There's no such thing as too many.
Yeah, they're saying, for us, they're saying snow by Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, really? Yeah, I do love all the buttons and gears and switches that I have to push. But it does become a sequence of moving your hand to 7 different places to get things going.
Are you on the right row now?
I don't know.
Ah, you can pick up the stragglers eventually. you gonna need an empty up there before you come back, or?
No.
No, okay. See, this is way more fun than using Courseplay.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing with that at all. I've been trying to get somebody on here for like a week to try to help me do this potato harvest because I didn't want to use Courseplay.
You just wait till you start doing sugarcane.
Oh yeah, I imagine so. I haven't run the harvester yet. I haven't run a single piece of equipment off that DLC.
No, eh?
I don't even know if I've been into the map yet.
Well, you should hop in, just go take a little drive around. I went in, took a drive around, tried a couple of pieces of gear, and left, and
yeah,
really haven't touched it since.
I do love the look of that Massey Ferguson tractor.
It's awesome. The little Massey is a fantastic little yard tractor. The sight lines on it are amazing, and it just feels kind of nimble. Especially with the joystick, I was sort of running around with it, picking up swath off the field and stuff like that. It was a riot.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Combine's not bad either, except I find that the Combine, like, you know, there's so many really nice mods of old ratty Combines.
Yeah.
That nobody who likes to play with new games is ever going to use that little thing.
Yeah.
So.
The one thing that I dislike about it is that it's super shiny.
Yeah. It's new.
Yeah, but it's not new. It's a 30-year-old piece of equipment, right?
Yeah,
so
that's it. Like even my trucks, I'm going to start adding rust to them.
Yeah.
Because I've had them for 2 or 3 years now in games, so I figured they should at least get a little bit rusty around the doors.
Yeah. Farmer Klein says, you're coming out Wednesday night with us on UMRV. Well, you guys invited me like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't showed up yet. So, considering I actually have the night off, I would probably get in trouble if I didn't show up. So, yeah. I have full intentions at this point in time of making it to UMRV this week.
You better hurry up, man. They're almost done.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just kidding. They're nowhere near done.
They got like, I saw Farmer Klein's number there the other day.
Yeah. I was asking him on Discord, like, you know, when is he thinking about starting the Clover Creek map? And he's like, oh, April. Oh, okay, I got time.
Yeah, I could use an empty now.
Oh, yeah? Okay, on my way.
Yeah, I got full intentions of showing up Wednesday night. I don't know if I'll stick around for the entire stream or not. You guys start really late for me. You guys start 10:30 in the evening for me. Actually, I'm off, or I don't start till 12 on Thursday, so it might not be as big a deal this week. So yeah, that actually should work out quite well for me this week. Like to get that truck full one more time. That would just be aces supreme, but I don't know if it's quite going to happen.
I don't think it's going to be completely packed, but I think you'll be about 90-95%.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. You're 60% down. Maybe 70 or 80.
I got 3 passes left, I think. So six runs up and down.
Okay.
Each run is about 2,500 liters or so. Whoops. No, it's 2,000 liters. Something like that.
Yeah, we'll get them all.
Coming right up on midnight. That was my prediction about a third of the way through the field.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be midnight by the time we finish this this here field. It'll be just about midnight game time, just about midnight real life time. Yeah, these rows must be getting a little bit shorter. I only got, let's see what the number is once we get in row 1750, 1800.
So are all these potatoes for the pigs, or are they going to be used for something else?
Well, the hope is to get some of them for the pigs, and I'd like to sell some of them. Don't know how, I did the math on it once already, but I completely forgot the math on how much I'm going to have left over to sell. It's not going to be as much as I was hoping for, because I also have to keep track of how much I'm going to need for next year as well.
Yeah, your seed crop.
Yeah.
That's why the first year I didn't sell a single potato until I had my field back in year 2.
Yeah.
Because I was keeping track of my seed, of how much seed I was using, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be exactly the same with potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of worked out to be about that much. So if you knew how much seed you use, you'd know how much potatoes you need to hang on to.
Well, the nice thing is course play tells you how much seed you need, right?
That's true too, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm going to loosely base it off of. Give myself an extra 10% or something on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to sell it before I seed because the best price is mid to late winter. So I'm going to kind of be taking a risk there, I think, but hopefully it'll be one that pays off.
I figure for a field like this, you're probably okay keeping about 25,000.
I'm not sure if I'll reseed this field or not. Just because technically, you know, real life, you wouldn't plant the same crop twice in a field. Or at least you would try to rotate them out.
Yeah.
And I have other fields available, so I don't know. We'll see. We're going to do one more run up, and that's going to be it. Yeah, part of this is even actually dead now that I think about it. I had to run right on the edge for one last sprayer pass.
I think you only got one left in there. I see a couple of little nubs there on the far right. And you're spent.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I think I've got a little bit up the top there. I'm gonna take a run up and see what happens. Yeah, we got a couple up here.
Yeah, there you go. You want to go ahead and turn the corner and get the ones just off to the side there?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'll get out of your way.
There we go. That is Potato Harvest Year 1. Tiffany. Yeah, your horn's way better than mine. I got a little baby horn. I should change that. So what do you got in that there truck?
I got 41,600.
So 41,000 plus 120, so we're gonna be sitting right around 160,000, give or take.
But I think I didn't give you a number for the last load, so.
Oh, was it not quite full?
It was not quite full.
Yeah, still.
I think I was around 95% on the last one.
I'm cool with calling it that.
Yeah.
Oh. Take this back to the farm. Can I sneak in through here? Yes, I can.
This thing catches the roads like that Ford I brought in here last time.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm riding up against the up the grass and on the center medium there. It's it handles a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Keep it out of the ruts.
All right, so that is taken care of. Shut our beacons off. Shut our four-ways off. We'll just switch. Whoa. Okay. No, we'll keep our other lights on. I think we'll just park the tractor for the night. Got one more tractor to put away also. Alright, now this tractor here needs to get put away. Where did I keep this implement? I forget. Guess I can stick it in here already. Oops, easy. Ah, really dumb. Alright. Shut her down there. Where are you at?
I'm just dumping down at the pig farm.
I want to see my pile of taters. What did you do? You're all over the place.
Yeah, but I figure you're going to want to move him back, right?
Yeah.
So that's as far as the belts would carry him. So
Oh, gotcha.
I left some room around the corner to bring the belts back around here, and we can move them. We can move them all into one pile.
Yeah. Saw that.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm in 6 speed now. Okay. You want these? You want this parked underneath the barn, or?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you stick her up there? There we go. There's that belt empty. And that belt empty. Awesome. I think we'll leave the belts out for the night, but I will fold it up so that... Nope, not that way, that way.
Did that little belt get everything off the ground?
Sure did.
Okay. I was thinking maybe I dumped a little too close to it there.
Turn it on. Get the belt out of the way so we can close the door for the night.
You know what this dump truck needs, eh? One of
What's
those tandem trailers with the extended tongue on it.
Ooh, yeah. Well, folks, I think this is where we're going to wind down the stream, call it an evening. Mark puts away the last Peterbilt for us.
All chrome.
Sorry, headset cut out there. What'd you say?
Don't even feel like I need to wash it. It's all shiny still.
Really?
Yeah. Chrome's still all like glass.
Man, it is still pretty... There's a little bit of dirt on it. Not much yet, though. Yeah, so wanted to give a special thank you to Mark for joining me here this evening. Whee! Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck, folks. Bad things are happening. Should probably head over to the pool. Want to thank everybody for joining me tonight in chat or just chilling out in live stream. Greatly appreciated. Don't forget to check out PCSG as well as Two Dudes Gaming. Check out our Discord server. It is... Oh yeah, Nightbot didn't do a single thing tonight, did he?
Sleepy.
Yep. But the Discord channel is listed in the description below. It's open to anybody. What else should I say? Don't forget to check out my other YouTube friends. Some of the suggestions are listed down below. They include Mark and Farmer Klein. Both really good YouTubers. Check them out. And Mark, you got anything you want to say?
Blub, 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 blub.
Till next time.
Good night, everyone.
Y'all have a good night. See ya.